Okay, so 16 minutes. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, welcome everybody. And trying to figure if I did some of these or not, but we're doing it by candlelight tonight. So we're doing the still the church clean out. So here's what we got. So we got first one, Aerosmith, Honkin on Bobo. This is blues done Aerosmith style. So this is a vanity project of theirs, and I mean, I listened to it. It wasn't bad, also wasn't good. It was really well produced and everything. And I just get to the point. It's like I I want to say it's a pass. It's almost like Neil Diamond did his American Standards disc, and it was all right. It was good. I mean, it had a few good points. So, man, this sucker's just really going to town. Of course, I dropped the match early, but man, it's really still going to town. Um, yeah, I mean, these are pretty standards. He got some special guests along with it too. So I'll say this is not bad. If you're a blues fan and you really like Aerosmith, it's a good CD for you. Average fan, uh, stick with the greatest record, okay? Yeah, and this is all falling apart. I probably want to try it again in our case for it. So yeah, I got an our case here. So I got second part of the Wingspan Paul McCartney disc. So I'm gonna go back here. So actually, the hits it's pretty similar to what is on his 1987 Greatest Hits album, but most of the stuff is other, you know, his history. It's mainly just nice. It's just some of the nice songs that he did. Some of them are on classic radio right now. It's not too bad. Works pretty good. I think notable is Daytime, Nighttime Suffering, which is him doing more of a harder edge. Has the Baby I'm Amazed, which is what, it's in concert. It doesn't have it into the first one, even though it has a Mull Harry on it as one of the big on the songs on that side, and it was really missing on the compilation disc that he released in 1987, and also Two Pipes a Piece. It's okay. I always thought Sea Moon's was a little silly, but it had all the big hits. So okay, Helen Wheels. That's a big one onto Classic Rock Station. Take It Away, which is another one. I actually like that one. Yeah, No More Whites. Oh gosh, I think it's Too Many People. Too Many People is actually a good one too. Actually, there was, these were all misses and everything. It's his history. That's the one that became all the classic rock stations and such. So it's a Wingspan. I remember watching this series on ABC. It was actually pretty good. I mean, it was the anti-anthology for the Beatles and for Paul. So okay, we got the Purple Classics, Purple Virgin Classics, Peter and the Wolf, and this is actually a kid's story. Sounds good. I actually believe that Sir John could have been a little bit louder. That was the thing. Narration was a little soft and it was a little uneven with the orchestra sound. It's like sound was just off a little bit. It's like everything that was supposed to be like dramatic wasn't as loud as it should be. It was missing on all cylinders. I think it boils down to just again. It was too quiet. Actually, I should say narration was louder than the music at points, and there was points where the narration was quieter than the music. And yeah, it was like a hit and miss all over the place, but it was well sounded CD. Carnival of Animals afterwards was pretty good. That was a very good record, even though it was a charitable record. Okay, this is 101 Springs, The Soul of Spain. So this is the first, I looked it up. This is a combination of the first and third album. So the Soul of Spain first record actually put 101 strings on the map. And most of this is done in-house. Monte Kelly was in-house. D.R. Miller was in-house. And some of the stuff is just traditional music. It's 101 strings. It's done by Malcy. At the time, they were distributors of 101 strings on CD. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's like it takes away from from what the records were. I actually listened to records afterwards, and there's some songs that I think they're missed out of here. And also, they don't put the second record on, so there's actually 3 Soul of Spain records. So this only has 1 and 3, and it was selections of 1 and 3, the best 14 they could get. So that's going into the classical music library. Okay, Paul McCartney, Run, Devil, Run. And guess what? Here we go. The supplies. It's no disc, so no review on that. That may be what's going to be the Aerosmith one, because Aerosmith's going to be sold off. Okay, the next one is Happy Howdy from DigiKey Corporation. This is just one of these compilation CDs. Oops, if it wants to go. So it's all classical music from Litz. So it's really nice. It's done well. I can't say anything about classical music because it's so particular. And the next one is Puccini. This is all the highlights. It has a lot of, oh gosh, Lord, Pavarotti. Try to figure what was this thing. Oh, this one suffered. That's right. It's in 1974. This suffers from some bad dropouts and distortion from the transfer over. So, yeah, I would avoid this one like the plague. I thought it was missing a lot of key elements onto it. It's 106. Oh, here's another one. This is also going into this thing. Simon Cowell. How could we ever live without you? Celtic Thunder. When everything Celtic was hot. It's entertainment. Well done. Highly produced record. Has Hallelujah. The Leonard Cohen. They had the Surfer melody. That fell flat. Standing on the corner. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I'm going to be 100. I was pretty good, but man, it was. I just think it got tiresome after a while. It was not bad. It was tiresome, and yeah, it was just tiresome. I got really tired of it, and it was well done. And it's one of those things where it is well produced, it's well thought out, it's well planned, it's well sung, and instruments, the orchestra's on, but it was boring after a while. I got tired of it real quick. And I think songs like Sway, that was a big Michael Bublé song, is on here. They have Brian Williams. So everything English is on here, English language out here. And Hard to Say I'm Sorry, which is a Chicago, that fell flat, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that, but it's like Hollywood was good. Home, that was the Michael Bublé song. Had a hit with it at that time. Sway was, the classic standard that Bublé did, I should say. Yeah, this this got boring real quick, and it got predictable too after a while. So, Simon gave us that. Thank you, Simon Cowell. And we have the Billboard's greatest hits from 1935 to 54. So some of this stuff is going on to the beautiful music station. So it's just, if I covered some of these before, I apologize, but Candle's going to town here. So thank you for watching this, and probably bored you at the same time, which is hard to do nowadays. But I got more cleaning up to do, so we'll pick up another, but I got a bunch more CDs. Hopefully we're wrapping up another couple, 3 videos or so, because I'm getting tired of it, not seeing the product. I'm getting tired of it. That's it. Just getting tired of the whole thing. So again, if you like this, like it. Got a few comments on it, which is sort of people can't think they're trolls, but yeah, if they're honest to goodness people, I think there are. So thank you very much for watching us tonight. Thank you, and see you later on the next video.